Hello there, this is Christina Guerrero and I will be reporting on distance education in the 21st century and the Sustainable Development Goals. And here is the objective of Module 1. On September 25, 2015, countries adopted a set of goals to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure prosperity for all as part of a new Sustainable Development Agenda. And this is what SDG 4, or Quality Education, is all about. The 21st century is described as a period of societal paradoxes, and education is a critical common component in all these paradoxes and inequities. Ernest explained that these are the three overarching trends that affect the environment within which education systems operate. The demographic composition is predominantly young, most people live in big cities or abroad, and there is an increase in life expectancy. Because of this, the education systems, most especially the higher education units, are faced with these challenges. Globalization, on one hand, increasingly makes education an international commodity. As a result, globalization also changed the function of education. According to Ernest, the Internet is at the heart of the second wave in the information revolution. This totally changed the way knowledge is stored, spread, obtained, and used. That is why Mason reminds us that we should know how to find, synthesize, and apply information. The greatest impact of these changes and challenges is the increasing role for institutions of higher education. Peter Harrocks believes that lifelong learning is already an economic necessity, but one to which the higher education system is unable to fully respond because many universities still function according to parameters established in medieval times. Mason explains that the most obvious implication of this demand for lifelong learning is a need for flexible learning opportunities. Tate summarized the different challenges faced by these universities to explain what open universities are for. And last but not the least, the Open University in UK. To put it simply, open universities are for development and not just for teaching or research. On June 9 to 11, 2015, the Global High-Level Forum highlighted the contribution of higher education to the future Global Sustainable Development Agenda. They called for the governments to recognize the important contribution, create effective policies and regulations, and allot funding to have quality, online, open, and flexible systems. In summary, the role of distance education in the 21st century is to provide accessible quality education to everyone. It aims to equip citizens with proper knowledge and skills essential to nation building. At present, education systems experience some of these challenges as they move towards distance education. And now, here are my takeaways from Module 1 and some points for discussion that I would like to raise with the class. According to Mason, the irony is that while online learning might be of most benefit to developing nations, the developing world has generally poor telecommunications infrastructure and insufficient funds to invest in expensive new technology. Senegal, Zambia, and the Philippines are just some of the developing countries that experience these problems. How then can governments of developing countries address this issue to promote distance education? The second point for discussion that I would like to raise is that of Carlock's proposal for universities to open to credit transfer. This gives students the freedom to transfer across universities in ways that might better suit their learning interests or emerging aspirations as they learn new things. The same idea was also raised by CAC, where students in certain classes from edX can get an official Arizona State University transcript listing their courses and grades. Relating it to the Philippine setting, should the PRC be more lenient in crediting online courses such as Coursera and edX as CPT units? So that ends my report. Hope you learned something from me. Thanks for watching.